他リーグ優勝決定シリーズは日本時間20日、カナダ・トロントで大ロス戦が行われます。前日の19日は移動日で、マリナーズは現地で前日練習を実施。翌日の先発が予定されているローガン・ギルバートが記者会見に臨みました。マリナーズは前日の試合で、グランドスラムによる劇的な勝利を収め、シリーズ突破に王手をかけました。その同日には、ドジャースの大谷翔平が歴史に残る3本塁打&10奪三振の圧巻のパフォーマンスを披露。これについてギルバートは、信じられない。彼は間違いなく、この競技をプレーした中で最高の選手だと思う、と称賛しました。さらに大谷やドジャースについても言及し、ワールドシリーズでの対戦を心待ちにしている様子を見せました。これらの模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
Yeah, hi Dan. Have your impressions of Guerrero changed at all? And what did you make of Shohei's performance last night?
Yeah, I mean, incredible performance. Unprecedented, really, to see what Shohei did. On the mound and at the plate. He just it's just almost unfathomable to think that one person was capable of that, and just a great ball game for him. And congratulations to the Dodgers for advancing. So that's a history making game for sure. In terms of Guerrero, he's a great hitter, and he's a guy in that lineup that is one that can do a lot of damage, and so you certainly you have to measure that, and when you go into game planning, you have to understand that, and so that certainly is something that we've talked about, and going forward, that's a spot that he continues to swing the bat well, so something we have to pay attention to.
Logan, what's it mean to you to start a potential clinching game and have the opportunity to send your team to the World Series?
Yeah, it's huge. It's been such a long year. Just to get to this point is amazing, but to be the one to have the ball, and you grow up dreaming of moments like this, and you don't know how many you'll get over the course of your career. Some guys never get this, so it's a really big deal, and hopefully just contribute to the team.
Logan, I'm not sure whether you saw Dave Roberts kind of lean in a little last night after the win about the ruining of baseball that his team has been accused of. He said something that let's get 4 more wins and really ruin baseball. I'm just wondering, do you feel like that, is there any truth in that statement? What do you think of the accusations of the Dodgers ruining baseball?
I didn't see that one. That's a question I want to be maybe careful about what I say, but honestly, I don't have anything bad to say. I think it's just a very loaded issue right now. I think it's great when really good players get paid a lot of money. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And it's fun for the people in it, at least. I don't know what fans think really, but if we're fortunate enough to win one more game, I think it's exactly what you dream of. In the hundreds of years of baseball, like, this could be the best team ever in the Dodgers that we could get to go against. Like, that's the opportunity you dream of. So I personally, I think it's great, but I don't know what other people think.
A couple more up front here, right?
Along those lines, what are your thoughts on what Shohei Ohtani did last night as a pitcher and a hitter?
Unbelievable. I mean, he's, I think, by far the best player that's ever played the game. I know that other people have different opinions too, but in the moment too, like, that's a clinching game in the NLCS against a really good team, a first place team, and he can go and do things like that where he just kind of sets himself up above the rest of the competition, even elite players on the same stage. So it is really fun to watch. I don't love watching home run highlights, but I mean, it is fun to see what he's doing.
We're joining you after Shohei Ohtani had arguably one of the best postseason performances in Major League Baseball history. He had 3 home runs, he threw 6.1 shutout innings, and he struck out 10 batters. Legendary.
I have something to say.
I know you do. That's why we're here.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it is where you live. It's 11:49 on the East Coast, by the way, and we just filmed high school football for 5 hours for a real job. Anyway, I have something to say. I knew, you know you get these feelings in sports. Shohei Ohtani was going to have a moment where he came out and proved everybody wrong. I mean, not to say prove wrong, right? Because the guy's like a multiple-time MVP. All right, Shohei Ohtani has proved himself already. But he was going to have a moment this postseason where he proved the whole Ohtani's slumping, Ohtani's a non-factor, look, the Dodgers can do it without Ohtani. You just knew he was going to have a breakout game where he put all those rumors to rest. And boy, what a choice he made to do it tonight in Game 4 of this series and to send the Dodgers to the World Series. I mean, this is unbelievable stuff. I know we say it all the time. We talk about it all the time. We make the comparisons all the time to Babe Ruth and whoever else, iconic baseball pieces throughout history. What Shohei Ohtani is doing right now, we probably will not see again in our lifetimes.
I think, to say that it's unprecedented is an understatement. I think when all is said and done, when you look at Ohtani's career from start to finish, there are some people who would tell you and have no doubt in saying he is the best player to ever step on a baseball diamond right now. But I really feel in my heart that by the time his career is over, I'm not sure there will even be a debate anymore. That is the kind of thing that I am seeing from Shohei Ohtani. I'm not saying that because we have a Dodger audience. I'm not saying that because I know who's listening. I'm saying that because that is really how I feel. Forget about having a performance like that. But to do that in the playoffs, when the bright lights are on, when the pressure is there, and by the way, not that this particularly matters, but it wasn't just like home runs. It was freaking moonshots. One of them was like out of the stadium. The kind of stuff he's doing is just something where I think that you just think in your head, baseball is such a powerful sport, and this is the reason why we watch and cover sports, because it brings people together. I feel honored to be able to watch the things that he is doing with my own eyes.
To breathe the same air as Shohei Ohtani. Those home runs, by the way, when it combined 1,342 feet tonight.
That's what I'm saying.
You want to talk about moonshots, but I just think it's crazy because sometimes I think we're almost desensitized to it, right? Like we know Ohtani's great, Dodgers fans know Ohtani's great, baseball fans know Ohtani's great, but like, do you understand how hard it is to perform, to not only be a two-way player, but perform at an MVP caliber, Cy Young caliber, batting champion caliber level at both of those things? Like, I don't even have the words for not only how difficult that is, but at how easy he makes it look. I know, some years he's been missing pieces of his game. He didn't pitch last year, injury, all that stuff. To do both at the same time.
On the same night.
The guy is out there pitching shutout ball into the 7th inning, striking out 10 hitters on the Brewers, and then he's going up in each at-bat. He's tanking one over the wall. Like, what are we doing?
Shutty. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Ashley comes down at one point and the TV is on. I'm working in the sports office. She's working upstairs. And I realized that the Brewers have scored approximately 1 run, and it wasn't even off of Ohtani. I'm like, hold on a minute. I just cannot believe what I am witnessing with my own eyes. Beyond Shohei Ohtani, which I have to say, this was incredible, and we are going to be talking about it for a long, long time. History tonight in a few ways.
Yeah. Ohtani, by the way, just won NLCS MVP after doing really a whole lot of not much in the first 3 games. I think he did have like an RBI in there somewhere, but wow, this performance tonight earned him that MVP. And just what the players are saying, whatever. Mookie Betts said, quote, "We're like the Bulls and he's Michael Jordan." Dave Roberts, the Dodgers manager, had like the sauciest, I don't want to say cocky because he deserves to say it, but the sauciest quote of all time. MLB Network is interviewing him after they just won. He goes, quote, "They said the Dodgers were ruining baseball. Let's get 4 more wins and really ruin baseball." That just put me in a cold sweat if I play or root for any other team in the league.
I'm going to have a nightmare about that tonight.
No, that's scary.
That goes so hard, honestly.
Like, I don't know where he cooked that up, but phenomenal.
The last thing I'll say is, man, when I think about a guy like Shohei Ohtani, I just think this is the kind of stuff that rejuvenates a sport like baseball, that brings in new, younger fans from all different places across the world who might not have been as interested in baseball if there wasn't such a high-powered superstar in the game. So thanks to him for that and a whole lot of other things.